lovelies. Hey, my lovelies. I am back and I'm better. All right. So we're going to go through Paradise Season 1, Episode 2, Sinatra. Okay. And then I got to go pick up my dog. And y'all, I got a mic, but I can't use it. Look how cute it is. I can't use it because literally it's this kind of cord and it won't go into my MacBook. And my other outlet is super far away. So y'all just gonna have to deal with an echo for now. But I'm so excited. It's so cute. And it really wasn't that expensive either. But whatever. All right, let's get through this. So we know where we left off on the last episode. So we figure out that this city is not a normal city. It's like a manufactured city. The president is gone. Okay. Let me split this screen. I'm still getting used to this. I like that one better. Nah. My bad. I'm trying to finagle. Okay, I think that looks better. But yeah, so this city is not what we think it is, okay? And remember, Sinatra is this lady with the bob on the right, okay? So your name B.O.B., so you're calling you Bob. What's that Nicki Minaj song? Stop playing with me. You know but a bob. But yeah, she got a bob. So let's just go to her picture right now because this is her episode, y'all. All right. So this episode starts off and it's called Sinatra, right? Okay. So, and I'm looking down. I'm used to being able to have my phone stuck up, but since I got these notes, I feel like I'm looking down. But so 12 years earlier from present day, we meet Agent Sinatra, okay? She's hosting this meeting, right? And it's a meeting of the world's smartest people. And then she flies them on a private jet to Colorado. And there's this one guy, he has glasses or whatever. And he is a architect and a urban planning, I think, person. But he has to be the best if he's at this meeting. But he's having airplane flying fright, right? And shouldn't we all right now? But he's scared on the plane and she knows who he is. So she goes up to him, right? And she's just theoretically, what would you say about a city under a mountain? And if I gave you all the money you needed, would you be able to create that for me? And he's just no. But so pretty much when they land, she bags their heads and makes and drives in SUVs to the construction site because remember it's in Colorado literally under a mountain. I should have gotten pictures of that. Maybe I'll get pictures for episode 3. But so the city is amazing, y'all. You go under the mountain and it's just this huge area. And this is a big town. It's only a town, but it fits 25,000 people. So present day, we have Xavier. He's trying to figure out what the numbers mean on the cigarettes that he stole from the crime site of Cal. And I even wrote in my notes, it's confirmed that Xavier lives in this manufactured town. Because at first, when he did his interview, in the Oval Office, that was before all of this. So all of us viewers are okay, we get it by now. So, and then everyone has watches. So you see my Apple Watch, they all have watches that they're being tracked on, right? And it's crazy because I'm just they can't do anything. People literally know where you are at all times. Your phone is probably that watch. The way you get into your house is on that watch. You get your news through that watch. But we see that she's married with one child present day. And oh yeah, and then she goes back to this this scene with her husband, and I wish I got her husband's name, the actor, because he looks very familiar. But she has so you saw she has the bob, right here. So hear my theory. Do not trust anybody with a blonde to brunette bob in a dystopian type of show like this. They're never trustworthy ever. This lady, this lady has no soul, okay? But I'm gonna get into it. But so later, like it goes to a flashback, right? Of back then, and she meets her husband, well, her soon to be husband, but she, I guess, is already rich, and she's just at a bar and she's just like, "Can I get your finest glass of champagne?" And the bartender's like, "No, I can blow bubbles and like your wine." And the guy who ends up being her husband is like sits next to her. He's just like, "Oh, you're celebrating like a big occasion." And she's like, I I am gonna be worth $14 billion. I'm just like, who in the hell is telling a random man that at a bar? I'm just like, what? I would never do that. Okay. But because she apparently used to be a cloud storage person, and they all live in San Francisco right now. And she said she sold her cloud storage startup. And of course the guy turns into like a total, is it a gold? I don't know. He's just like, I don't know. He just tries to like, he's like flirting with her really bad. And then he's just like, "You're going to F up my life, aren't you?" I'm like, "Of course. I would marry her too. You sit by me talking about you worth a $14 billion. Yeah, we get married, girl. What are you talking about?" But that's how I knew she was insane, because who does that? Okay, nobody. But present day, Agent Robinson, the one that was having an affair with the president, I'm going to keep saying that, and Billy, which is the other agent that he works with, um, are like already in Xavier's house. Like he goes downstairs and they're just there making breakfast for his kids. And I'm just like, what the hell? But they're like, "We got to take you into questioning." So in the car, Robinson, X is like, "Do you have any potential subjects?" to Robinson. And she's like, "We don't have any suspects yet." And he's just like, "I don't understand why you on this case if you were just banging the president. How is that not a conflict of interest?" And she's just like, "Why did you not call the murder for 30 minutes?" I'm like, all questions are valid here. Like everybody's crazy. But we kind of learn more about Sinatra's background. Did I lose some notes? I don't think so. My bad, y'all. I thought I lost some notes. Okay. Yeah, y'all. I'm never typing notes again, because this is so silly. Okay. I got my notes now. So we learn more about Sinatra's background, right? So back then, she has two kids. She was like really close to her oldest son. But in present day, we only saw that she had like a daughter. In the old times, the daughter was younger. So this son was older than that daughter. And the son like loved horses. And they were in like a grocery store, and he wanted to like go ride like a horse outside. And I don't know what he had. Like it seemed like the son had like a seizure or something, or like passed out. And as time goes by, she had like long hair in the scene she met her husband in, right? But as time goes by, her hair gets shorter. So like this is the shortest it's been. But like in middle time when her son was sick, her hair was like to here. So it was pretty cool seeing like her diminish, right? Because I don't know, it's kind of seeing how, because at first she was like super bubbly, and then in present day she's very serious. And then like if there's ever a funny moment, she like forces it out and it's completely fake. But present day, Sinatra, she is gathering all like the government members to discuss security and how they're going to tell the town about the cow's death. So Xavier has to get a lie detector test done. So they're asking him like a bunch of questions, and they're just like, he does verify that his wife is deceased, and his wife's name was Terry. But he tells everyone in the room, he's like, Robinson, she's sleeping, because she's sleeping with the president. You know that she's sleeping with the president. You know that she's sleeping with the president. Like, he was being really petty. And I mean, everyone had to already know, because they were just looking like, okay. I mean, they in like an underground mountain town at this point. Who cares, right? But and he's just like, you're sleeping with the president, and I did not kill the president. And next we meet a counselor named Gabriella. Ooh, I wish I would have added a PowerPoint, because I had a picture of her. Y'all not gonna be able to see this, but I'm still show you anyway. Where is Gabriella? Okay, y'all, this is Gabriella. Lord, I got hella little shit on my phone. Sorry. This is Gabriella. So she walks in, and apparently she was like the president's therapist, but she asked him if he was happy that the president was dead. And she like writes on her hand, she's like, say yes. And he was gonna say no, but they would have caught him lying if he said, because remember I told you what he told the president. Like, of course he was happy if that the president is not alive anymore. But he does what she says, and then he passes all the vitals or whatever, and kind of convinces Sinatra that he's okay as an agent still, right? So there's a flashback when Gabriella and Sinatra met. So when Sinatra's son was sick, and she's a billionaire, right? So the doctor is like, I don't know what, I'm guessing he has cancer. We don't know, but they're just like, there is nothing we can do, like absolutely nothing. And I think it's like years in the works of her trying to do, because she can afford everything. She's like, we can find another doctor, but this doctor's like, no. So he brings in Gabriella, the counselor, and she works with Samantha Sinatra. And I think we learned when her name was Samantha. And that was also interesting how we only learned her name when it came to Gabriella in the picture, because the whole time everyone's calling her Sinatra. But they meet, and there is a scene when this actor was in therapy, and she is a top-notch actor. Like, I was almost crying. Like, she was just saying how she just wants to off herself. Like, she's just like, I don't need to be healed. I just need to keep going. Like, I just need you to help me to keep going, pretty much. And it's kind of valid, because everything she does, like, this lady has no soul. And understandably. So, present day, Xavier and Sinatra are like walking, and she's like, I know everything about you. I know your dad was a Tuskegee airman. I know blah, blah, blah. I even know your wife hyphenated your last name. And which is so funny, because I watch Real Housewives of Potomac, and that was a conversation with one girl on there, because her potential fiance was like, if we get married, you can't hyphenate your name. And I'm just like, what is the big deal? So when she said that, that's all I could think about. I'm like, what is the big deal? Like, I don't get it. But y'all, this show with the flashbacks, because it's literally like, and I want to go like scene by scene, but okay, there's another flashback, right? So Sinatra, this is when I kind of already talked about this. Samantha breaks down to Gabriella about dealing with her son's death. And she says her marriage is broken. So I guess her and the husband are got divorced, and maybe when they got to the town, because extinction was happening, she was like, you need to come to the town with me and you're gonna live with me. But they probably broke up way before that, right? But yeah, she says she needs to be functional and not healed. And that is her just aura. And this is when she asks Gabriella for help. And you can tell she's asking her for help, possibly with the city. So yeah. So present day, it goes back. So Sinatra's talking to Xavier still, and she's just like, take a leave of absence. And he's like, no, I don't want to take a leave of absence. And I didn't mention her much, but not Cal, Xavier's daughter Presley, they all go to school still, and Cal has a son. I don't know what his name is. I did not write that down. But she sees Cal's son go to like another area instead of the town hall, because they call for a town hall meeting to pretty much say his dad died. But he went there instead, and she followed him. So she's talking to him, and he's just like, they're just gonna say that my dad is dead. And she's like, oh shit, right? So, and this scene, so Xavier ends up going to the town hall, and he's like talking to the first lady, and she's like, Cal loved you, blah blah blah. And I don't know, it was kind of flirty a little bit, because she was just like, you're great, you're amazing. It was, I don't know, it was kind of a weird vibe. That's why I'm like, I wonder um what he's mad at him about. We don't know. We really don't know. We don't know what happened with Cal and Xavier and why they're mad with each other. But there's another flashback of Sinatra. And this is very important. So she is like going to different conferences, and we really don't know what her job is. Like, she says she was a cloud storage person, and then I guess she's a billionaire. So naturally, I mean, look at our administration now. You can do whatever you want if you got money. So she, I guess, somehow becomes like a world leader, or maybe she became like a senator. We don't know, or like head of the FBI. We don't know. But she's going to this conference to learn about like the upcoming future. And pretty much it's like an all-day conference. In the last one, there's like nobody there except her, another person, and Cal. And this is years before. So this is like probably like 12 years before the them being in this town, because Cal is a senator here. So at this conference, they're talking about a tsunami that's going to cause a mass extinction, and it's probably going to happen in 10, 12 years or something. And she runs into Cal after, because she's still grieving, because I think it was a year post her son's death at this time. So he gives his condolences. And y'all, like, Cal, there is just something wrong with him. Like, he was just like, yeah, I'm so sorry to hear about your son. He was like, I just remember he was just so cute. He was so cute. I remember he would play at the sandbox, and he was just throw sand all over his head. He was just so cute. And he kept going on, and she starts crying, because I'm like, she's grieving her son. Like, why are you talking about that? And she's just like, I appreciate this, because no one else talks about him like that. Everyone else is just sad with, I guess. So I guess that's why people like that he's up front. But we find out that Cal, that name is so hard for me to say. Cal's dad gave Samantha, the name Sinatra, because she is the real leader. So I'm like, what is her job title? I'm confused. It's going to take episodes for them to tell us. But we go back to present day. So Xavier is like at the town hall, and he's talking to Billy. And Xavier's like, something is not right with Sinatra. And Billy's just like, she's the most powerful person down here. And also we cut to another scene with Cal's son showing Presley the restricted plane area. So like they all flew there, I guess, like day of the extinction, which I'm like, why did y'all fly the day of an extinction. Like, why didn't y'all fly the week before or like a couple days if y'all knew when it was going? Whatever. But because like you obviously, like when they were on the plane, it was like a chaotic thing, like you saw a blow up. So I'm like, why did y'all wait so last minute? I don't know. But yeah, I even wrote here, I'm like, how did Sinatra gain so much power? I'm confused. But we go back to a scene of Sinatra, right? And this is when she was in the hospital with her son when he was dying. And he's just like, am I going to go to heaven? And she's like, I think you are. And he's just like, what's heaven going to be like? And she's just like, it's whatever you want it to be. And the son is just like, I want it to be just like here, but I want a lot of horses. And then she just smiles and just lays with him. And it just pans to present day and like all the horses all around the town. So it's just like, this is just her way of grieving. But also it's like, imagine losing a son and being able to create his whole reality post his death. Like, it's kind of creepy because you can tell, like, I've already seen episodes 2 and 3, but what she does, she wants to keep people in this world that she can control. Like, this lady is diabolical. This lady's evil. But I get it. I get it. That is so painful. Like, she's powerful. Like, what else are you gonna do with your money? But ooh, but I don't know. I'm gonna do some notes on episode 3 and 4, even though I've seen them already. But yeah, this show is so good, y'all. Like, I normally don't like dystopian stuff like this because they make my anxiety high. Like, I don't like I Am Legend type stuff, or like if you've ever seen the movie Omega Man that came out in the 70s, that's like a dystopian. I don't like anything dystopian. I read The Handmaid's Tale in high school, but I didn't like The Handmaid's Tale show just because it makes my anxiety high. Like, but I mean, it's looking like we're gonna be in The Handmaid's Tale soon in our real lives, right? I don't know. But y'all, I'll figure out this mic thing because I know in here I have like a big echo. Like, my Mac microphone isn't bad, but I feel like I sound loud and I can be loud already naturally. So I don't know. But have a good day. I need to go pick up my dog. So have a good day and a good weekend. And I hope to post these episodes before the weekend is over. Bye.